Amidst his second UFC stint, here is the wildly popular 209 rep out of Stockton, California, the Gracie Jiu-Jitsu fighter, Nick Diaz. He has fought and beaten some of the best names in the sport. Idle since 2015 when he fought Anderson Silva. We all look forward to Nick Diaz's return when the world undoubtedly will be watching.
Nick Diaz combines attitude with elite cardio, a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and outstanding boxing to make for a dangerous combination inside the octagon.
All right, so here is this defensively gifted fighter, and certainly has some offense as well, but more often than not, that offense is set up by his sound defense. He uses movement beautifully, uses his defense to create offensive angles. This guy can stick and move with the best of the man, and even when you think you have him in a bad position, more often than not, swivels that head off of the center line and counters you right in the jaw. So an outstanding defensive striker, very good counterattacks, and a very interesting matchup in front of him tonight.
This guy has thunderous kicking power, amongst the scariest kickers in the world of mixed martial arts, and his opponent has to be keenly aware of that danger.
Our tail of the tape for this much-anticipated middleweight encounter. Diaz is 10 years his senior. He is 1 inch taller. He will have a 3-inch reach advantage. All right, now to get us started with the introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter holding a professional record of 26 wins, 10 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Stockton, California, USA, Nick Diaz! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 179 pounds. Fighting out of Toronto, Ontario, Canada, Richie Boy! And when the action begins, the referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean has drawn the assignment here.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, we are underway here at the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Oh, look at this! Who saw that coming? Oh, very nice. Oh, beautiful hook. There's a body shot. There's a solid body shot.
And now starting to snap off that jab. Oh, how about the head movement? Slips his head off the center line and then rips back. Diaz gets hit by that kick to the body. Trying to establish that jab once again. Oh, how about that? He lands a huge kick. Wow! Oh, he got cracked with the jab there, gentlemen. His head is firmly on the center line, the one place it really can't afford to be. He's showing some vulnerability here by leaning right into his opponent's range. Let's see if he can make some adjustments here. Punishing kick there.
And he's checking every single one of those.
Lands a glancing right hand upstairs.
Big kick to the head. He is stunned. He is in trouble. Good defense there.
Nice job to avoid the clinch. Effective strike there by Diaz. Oh, landed that inside leg kick. Already a welt on his opponent.
Misses a huge hook to the head.
90 seconds now to go in the round. Oh, man, look how quickly he gets that foot to the target. Again, working off of that jab.
Lands a huge kick. Oh, what a leg kick. Oh, he is stumbling.
Man, has his chin been tested early.
Hard hook. Oh, man. Nice leg kick. Oh. A big shot to the head.
Round 2 coming up next.
Stop!
Great match way to finish. That's what I'm talking about. Listen, he's still hurt. When you come out, this is the game plan. Go after him right away.
Let's take a look at that again. Let's see it one more time.
Brittany Palmer with us.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 here.
He's definitely going to want to start this round off fast and try to pick up where he left off. His opponent was in big trouble at the end of that round.
Effective use of the jab there by Diaz.
Oh! He is hurt here.
Oh, he might be out.
And there he swung with a haymaker. Head kick!
Big shots being landed on both sides here. Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Diaz. Well, Joey seems to have his opponent's timing down. He is...
Oh! He's got to be careful here. He's in trouble. Big shots!
Big
Beautiful
body shot
there, too.
Whoa!
He hurt him. Back up. Body kick, look at that.
Oh, straight right. Just over 3 minutes now to go. Constantly a moving target. Man, as he landed a high volume of strikes here in round 2, definitely picking up the pace after round 1. So he got the message from the corner, and now he is taking control of this second round.
Oh, he tagged him. This could be it right here.
Wow!
Oh, that's it. It's over. He's out. He threw an incredibly large volume of strikes, but this last one was the big one that landed for the knockout.
Yeah, Joe, I'm not sure if that's the way he drew it up, but a huge result for him here tonight as he gets the win by way of knockout. And that's about as good a one-strike finish as we've seen here in the UFC in recent memory. I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming, so a big, big win for him here tonight.
Let's see that from another angle. Look at this. Boom! Right on the money.
So a strong candidate for some bonus money there. A huge knockout for him here tonight. Near perfect execution. They'll be talking about this result for some time. Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
At 2 minutes, 42 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Pretty Boy.
So just the way he drew it up here tonight, what a monumental moment and knockout to get his hand raised here tonight. He kept the judges out of it. He has certainly set himself up for a major opportunity here moving forward. But you can be sure tonight is about this knockout. He'll be celebrating deep into the night with his friends, his family, his coaches. Congratulations on a big KO tonight.
I'm coming up and spit it like I'm underground. Wonder how I come into your city like I run a town. Let it sound, started on the stage, now we in the crowd. Yeah, it's with the hype though. Tell me that you like who is the greatest, but you lied though.
Coming up next, it's a UFC Women's Bantamweight Division matchup. All right, so here is Ketlen Vieira training under Andre Pederneiras there at Nova União, and it's hard to believe that Vieira was so nervous for her UFC debut several years ago because she has been largely perfect ever since. And as her striking improves, and we saw that in her last time out, but as it catches up to the grappling and everything else she brings to the table, this is a future contender and potential champion here at 135 pounds.
This girl is one of the best in the world for throwing fighters to the ground from the clinch. Tying up with her is a serious liability. She is so good at utilizing that clinch and dragging fights to the ground.
All right, so here she is back making the walk here tonight. Her takedowns certainly are the best in this division. So explosive. Her technique is just outstanding. And Joe, there's no telegraph. Even when the opponent has prepared and seemingly feels like they know what's coming, she will shoot from far out, still get in on those legs, and still get you exactly where you don't want to be, fighting off of your back. As scary a takedown artist as we have in this women's division.
This girl has outstanding kicking technique. It is one of her best assets. Ridiculous power in her legs. They come fast, and when they land, they have devastating impact. She is one of the best kickers in this division.
All right, without further delay, let's get you tonight's tale of the tape. 3 years apart, some differences in height and reach as well. All right, now to get us started, we go inside the octagon where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Bantamweight Division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a wrestler holding a professional record of 10 wins, no losses. She stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Arizona, Brazil, Ketlen Vieira. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a Muay Thai kickboxer and jiu-jitsu fighter, making her professional debut here tonight. She stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 132 pounds. Fighting out of Atlanta, Georgia, Razor. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean, our third man in the octagon for this one.
Ready.
Dateline, Las Vegas, Nevada. We are underway here at the MGM Grand Garden Arena. All right, so here is Manaus's Ketlen Vieira trying to get off to one of her patented hot starts here tonight, and you can just tell there is not only an increased comfortability and confidence inside that octagon, but she believes she's the best in the world. And now that she starts to carry herself that way, maybe she actually can realize a UFC title.
Beautiful timing with the left hand.
Oh, massive right hand.
And from here, transitions to the Muay Thai clinch. And now she transitions to north-south.
Trying to stay heavy here as best she can.
She's moved back to north-south again. She's now established side control again. Neither fighter's really doing anything. Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground, staying busy. Inside control, tying up that arm, looking for the Kimura. That arm looks locked up tight.
Oh, we're getting a finish here.
Oh,
And there it is.
Beautiful technique setting it up and a beautiful job in getting that submission.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That is some opportunistic grappling right there, and nice finishing instincts as well. You see a lot of fighters get the dominant position, but aren't necessarily able to lock up the choke or force the tap. No problem with her as she gets one of the bigger wins of her UFC career.
And here we can see it again. Beautiful technique here on this Kimura. Perfectly applied for the tap. And let's watch it here one more time. Deep submission and the tap.
So there she is, your winner by submission, and there will be no wiping the smile off her face tonight as she turns in one of the bigger highlights of her UFC career. The official decision is in. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 13 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by tap out due to a Kimura razor.
Oh, well, how good was that as you get to see her now celebrating with her coaches and training partners. She really put an added focus on getting a submission win here tonight, or at least getting a finish. But she said, I got to figure out a way to leave the judges out of it. I don't want to go to the scorecards. I need to get a finish to take my career to that next level. And a submission win like this will certainly go a long way in doing just that. She has certainly set herself up for a high-profile opponent now moving forward. All right, coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight showdown. Well, much has been expected of Travis Hapa Browne, the Hawaiian, since he debuted at the Ultimate Fighter Season 11 finale back in 2010. He's had a lot of huge moments in the UFC, a lot of big headlining type opportunities. We'll see what he can do here tonight. No denying the gifts he has on the feet, has some chokes to his game as well, Joe. This is a heavyweight force to be reckoned with on any given Saturday night. We'll see how it goes for Hapa here tonight.
Travis Browne has durability, determination, and drive, and that is what makes him amongst the most dangerous fighters in the world in the UFC's heavyweight division. When you combine that with his athleticism, his ability to cover distance, and his knockout power, it makes him amongst the most feared heavyweights on the planet Earth.
So, Joe, as this fighter makes his way to the octagon, let's start with the kicking technique because it is just outstanding. He doesn't telegraph a thing, and I think what really jumps out of the film room for me is his ability to get his foot off the canvas to the target so quickly. A lot of guys just don't even see it coming. And he doesn't discriminate. He'll attack that lead leg. He'll go to the body. Beautiful head kick upstairs as well. The technique is really what sets up everything to this guy's game, and his opponent certainly wary of what's coming back with those kicks tonight.
This guy is a leg lock and arm bar specialist. If he gets a hold of a limb, you are in deep trouble.
And now our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. So more than 15 years, the gap in age between these two fighters with similar height and reach. Here once more is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 18 wins, 7 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 6 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 255 pounds. Fighting out of San Diego, California, USA, Travis Hapa Browne. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 265 pounds. Fighting out of Miami, Florida, Hoodoo. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean draws the assignment here in the heavyweight division.
Ready.
All right, ready for live action here at the MGM Grand Garden Arena here in the fight capital of the world. Brown's kick to the body, that one blocked.
Tagged him.
Trying to land.
Whoa! This could be it. Tries a big hook to the head, but misses. Oh! Front kick. Oh! Right hand forward now, switching to southpaw.
How about that shake? Brown gets hit by that kick to the midsection. You got to do better defensively. Oh, nice slip to avoid that left, Joe. While the body was wide open, his opponent took advantage. Kick to the body lands flush. He's going to have to make some adjustments here moving forward.
I don't like this style of fighting. I don't like it. I don't like when a guy holds a guy down. However, it is effective. He caught that one right on the knee. That could have hurt.
Strong jab there by Brown. So 3 minutes have flown off the fight clock there. Oh, heavy leg kick, Joe. That one appeared to hurt him.
Oh, he's hurt. He's in big, big trouble here. Oh! This fight is dangerously close to being stopped. Nice jab.
Oh, beautiful head movement. Slips there.
Look at this, takedown!
So under a minute to go here in what has been a competitive and action-packed first round.
He's going after a submission here. Let's see if he can pull it off.
He might get a finish here.
It's getting tighter. This could be the end. He got it. He got it. Nicely done. The round was about to end. Sunk into submission and got the victory.
Yeah, you've got to admire the focus and the commitment to getting the finish. You could tell he was in hot pursuit of that submission much earlier in the round, but he didn't want to rush it, so he sets it up beautifully, lets it materialize almost organically, and ultimately gets the desired result.
And here it is again, absolutely perfectly executed. And one more time, nice technique here on this submission.
So there he is, your winner by submission. That is a finish they will likely be talking about for some time. Big win, major statement made to the rest of this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 25 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by submission due to an armbar, Hoodoo.
So there he is, your winner by way of submission. And candidly, Joe, I'm not sure this night could have gone any better. He did have some doubters coming in. He said, I got to mute those naysayers. And they're not going to keep quiet unless I can actually get this guy out of there. So mission accomplished. No judges necessary tonight. He gets the submission. And now all that's left is to celebrate with his coaches and training partners. What a moment for this oncoming fighter here tonight.
Darling, I see that you're dangerous. Got a lot of dues for replacing. I stay true to the statements. We should go wild and enjoy the acquaintance. Wanna give you the keys to the cars that I don't have when I built you a form. Take any charge that they give you in court. Do anything.
All right, coming up next, it's a UFC Women's Bantamweight Division matchup. So here's the former UFC Women's Bantamweight title challenger, Alpha Cat Zingano, training under the outstanding Eric Del Fierro at Alliance MMA there in Southern California. Big spot for Cat Zingano here tonight. Finally healthy, able to make the walk once again. No denying just how devastating a fighter this is when she is on. We'll see if Cat Zingano is on tonight.
Cat Zingano has determination, heart, will, and some devastating knees and elbows to go along with it. Her striking is amongst the best in the world at 135 pounds.
All right, so here she is back making the walk here tonight. Her takedowns certainly are the best in this division. So explosive. Her technique is just outstanding. And Joe, there's no telegraph. Even when the opponent has prepared and seemingly feels like they know what's coming, she will shoot from far out, still get in on those legs, and still get you exactly where you don't want to be, fighting off of your back. As scary a takedown artist as we have in this women's division.
This girl has some of the best takedown defense I've ever seen inside the octagon. She's so good at stuffing takedowns and punishing her opponents that she actually discourages takedown attempts. One of the best in the business at stuffing takedowns.
And here is tonight's tale of the tape. So more than 10 years apart, these two fighters, with similar height and some differences in reach. Here for the official introductions, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding professional record of 10 wins, 4 losses. She stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Denver, Colorado, Alpha Cat Zingano! And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a mixed martial artist making her professional debut here tonight. She stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 130 pounds. Fighting out of Atlanta, Georgia, Assassin! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Well, it is a venue that has hosted some of the biggest fights in combat sports history, and we are back for more, ready to go with live action underway here at the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. All right, early round 1 here, the perennial bantamweight contender, Cat Zingano. She has shown a penchant for getting off to a fast start and also closing strong as well. Paid for her aggressiveness against Ronda Rousey. We'll see how she chooses to attack here early. Sound technique on that kick, Joe. All right, first round is underway now, and you got to watch out for her powerful overhand punches. Most fighters in this division, they know what's coming, but as yet they've been unable to stop it. Let's see how it goes here early on in this one. Well-placed kick there by Alpha Cat Zingano.
Oh, this could be it right here. Trying to pass here. She gets in a full guard here. Oh, she went for a guillotine. She's got that guillotine locked up. That is just amazing technique. This is it. This is it. That's it. That's it. Set it up, close it off, got the choke for the tap.
Well, yeah, Joe, you can tell she's been working on her submission, so no surprise there, but a perfect setup on that choke, and I think even better finishing instincts to make sure she sunk it in deep and ultimately forced the tap. High-level stuff there.
Let's see it again here. Deep guillotine choke, full guard for the tap. And here we see it again. Beautiful submission victory.
So there she is, your winner by way of submission. That's a finish they'll be talking about for some time. All right, let's get to the official decision. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 4 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out due to a guillotine choke, Assassin!
So there she is, following what could be argued as the biggest win of her career. She gets it done by submission here tonight. She told us during Fight Week, Joe, I gotta keep the judges out of it. She certainly did just that. Now all that's left to do is to celebrate with her coaches and her training partners. She had a lot of friends and family in the building here tonight. And man, did she put on a show for them and maximize this UFC showcase. Congratulations.
Right hand doing work. Left hand, right hand, left hand, right hand, left hand, right hand, right hand.
All right, coming up next, it's a UFC middleweight division fight. So as this confident young fighter makes his walk to the octagon, you can be sure his inner monologue is, how do I get this opponent to the mat? Because once I get him down, I know I can keep him there, potentially for the duration of the round, if not the fight. This guy's top game is scary good, and it's not just about getting you down, keeping you there, using the body weight effectively so that you can't get up or use a hip escape. This guy will sap your willpower with the best of them, and more often than not, guys just have to give up and wait for the round to end.
Royce Gracie came into the sport and basically introduced Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu to the world. Won the very first UFC tournament and 2 of the next 3. And in my opinion, he has done more to modernize martial arts than any fighter who has ever lived.
Oh, is it great to see this guy make the walk here tonight. Really as accomplished a striker as we've seen come into the UFC in years. And no surprise, he'll be interested in keeping the fight standing tonight. We'll see if he can put on a striking clinic. If the takedown defense holds up, he figures to have a pronounced advantage on the feet.
This guy has insanely fast kicking speed and ridiculous leg dexterity. If you are close enough for him to kick you, you've got a real problem on your hands.
The tape for this middleweight fight. 2 years apart, these two fighters. Some differences in height and reach. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a jiu-jitsu fighter holding a professional record of 13 wins, 3 losses, and 2 draws. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Ladies and gentlemen, he is a member of the UFC Hall of Fame, Royce Gracie. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 180 pounds. Fighting out of New York, Jackson! And with the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
The veteran Herb Dean draws the assignment here.
Ready.
All right, the wait is over. We are underway here at the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. Straight right, he misses. Whiffs on the right hand. Opens with the left hand and lands flush.
Hit him hard with that
hook
hook.
shot there, Joe.
Big straight punch. This is crazy. Oh, my goodness. He's looking for that left. Hard Superman punch. Oh, man. He just threw a haymaker.
He's got him hurt here.
Attempts a big hook to the head, but misses.
Gracie, and try to further expose what surfaced tonight as an obvious weakness. Pummels under, maintains the under. Gracie gets double underhooks, not good for the opposition here. Big left hook coming, it's blocked. Oh, now the hook in the clinch by Gracie.
Nice jab. Oh!
And he's going with the knee to the body here, Joe.
Missed that shot.
How about that shin? Oh, hook shot blocked there by Gracie.
That one hurt.
Oh, and he countered him there with a beautiful straight right hand. Hook to the head lands flush there by Gracie.
Very nice.
Timely defense there, huge block for him. Seconds remain in the round. Just missed with the left there. Man, Joe, he continues to leave that head open. His opponent's got to be salivating at this point in time. That jab has been there all night. You got to get that head off the center line. 45 seconds to go here in round one. Finds his range with the jab. Not there. Clinch now. Muay Thai clinch now, Joe. A lot of damage can be done here. Foot stomp. Round two is next.
Stop!
Here we get a look at some of the action from that round. And here's a nice shot, lands perfectly. And here's another clean shot that lands. And another perfectly placed strike. Incredible striking on display in that round.
So we're going to start off, when we come out, as soon as the bell rings, I want you to rush it.
Brittany Palmer is here, as always.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, second round underway.
At the end of that round, his opponent was clearly hurt. He's going to look to start this round off fast and try to pick up where he left off.
Well, the offense has been there. He is landing some good shots, but not really stringing them together and putting combinations on his opponent. He's got to mix up his strikes, change his tempo a little bit, and try to get his opponent out of there by landing more than just one strike at a time. Missed with that right, guys. Leg kick checked nicely by Gracie. Well, his opponent's got the read now, Joe, as he lands the punch to the head. He's got to change up his striking pattern and the tempo, or he's going to continue to be vulnerable to that count. That punch no good.
That choke is deep. That guillotine is getting tighter and tighter. He might be forced to tap. That's it.
And there it is.
He got in the choke, refused to tap, and went night-night.
Yeah, Joe, I'm not sure if I'm most impressed with the setup or ultimately the technique to finish off the choke there, but his opponent showing off his patented toughness, wasn't willing to tap, so ultimately he goes to sleep. A huge result that we are just digesting here tonight.
And one last time, super tight choke, and he's out. And it's over before he even gets a chance to tap.
So a seminal moment for him here tonight, Joe Rogan, as he gets the win by way of submission. Certainly one of the bigger wins of his career, and as big a statement as he could have made here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 50 seconds of round number 2. For the winner by submission, Jackson!
Well, what a submission win for this oncoming force here tonight. I think he's going to be a problem for a lot of fighters in this division. Tonight, though, is all about the celebration after getting the finish that he so sought. Coming in here tonight, you see how happy his coaches are, his training partners. This is going to be a fun night for this team and one that they have richly deserved. Coming up next, we get to this UFC middleweight division fight. Well, the crowd pops as this guy makes the walk to the octagon, and you can see why if you've watched film on him. This is a true mixed martial artist, plus skills in all areas, and figures to be a handful, really, for anybody in this division. Probably comfortable tonight anywhere the fight goes. Truly a well-rounded MMA fighter. You know, we trot that term out there a lot. This guy fits the bill.
He's an extremely well-rounded mixed martial artist. Fantastic stand-up, great wrestler, and very slick on the ground. He's worked hard to have world-class skills at every aspect of the sport, and there are very few, if any, holes in his game.
So, Joe, as this fighter makes his way to the octagon, we have to start with the kicking technique. It's excellent. Doesn't telegraph anything. Gets his foot to the target as quickly as any fighter on this UFC roster. More often than not, guys don't even see it coming. He attacks that lead leg beautifully. Opponent certainly is wary of those lightning-fast kicks coming in here tonight.
One thing to look out for from him is his low kicks. He throws them with devastating power. And if you can't defend against them, he will kick the legs right out from under you. It doesn't take too many before you start to lose speed and punching power.
Our tale of the tape for this much-anticipated middleweight encounter. More than a decade separates these two fighters when it comes to the age, and they both possess the same height and a similar reach. All right, now to get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 33 wins, 11 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 62 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Temecula, California, Smilin Sam Alvey. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the right corner. This man is a mixed martial artist making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 62 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Toronto, Ontario, Canada, the King! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean draws the assignment here.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go. Opens with the left hand and lands flush. Nice punch there by Smilin Sam Alvey.
Hard hook.
Level change there, goes for the takedown. He lands with the left. And busy as he looks to improve position here.
Hop over to the other side. He's got it. This choke is getting very tight. He might have to tap any second now. Just absolutely incredible. Great job. Didn't waste any time. Took this fight to the ground and got the early submission.
Yeah, so a quick night at the office for him here tonight. He told us he wanted to be efficient. He didn't want to waste a lot of time. He felt his opponent knew the takedown attempts would be coming, and he got the fight to the ground relatively easily, and his submission skills then took over. Big, big result for him early in round one tonight.
And here it is again. Beautiful arm triangle submission, absolutely perfectly executed. And finally, one more time, no choice but to tap.
So there he is, your winner by submission tonight, and that is how you put the rest of the division on notice. A huge result for him here tonight. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Referee Herb Dean's going to stop this contest at 1 minute, 3 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out due to an arm triangle choke.
So there he is, your winner by way of submission, and how good was that? I mean, you talk about maximizing a UFC showcase, and that's a great example of doing just that. You see him sharing a moment here with his coaches, his training partners, and you can be sure that with the hard work done and the hay in the barn, that these guys are going to be celebrating deep into the night after a submission win like this. All right, coming up next, it's a UFC middleweight division fight. So here he is, the talented karate practitioner, former UFC light heavyweight champion, the inimitable Lyoto the Dragon Machida. Still going strong, north of 37 years old. Had to deal with a lengthy suspension, but Machida is back, seemingly better than ever. One of 5 fighters in UFC competition with more than 3 knockouts. Also really one of the more feared strikers this octagon has ever hosted. One of 12 Brazilians to realize a UFC title.
Lyoto Machida is a sniper. He is the very best at closing the gap with explosive techniques and with laser-sharp accuracy, finding his opponent's weak spots.
So as this confident young fighter makes his walk to the octagon, you can be sure his inner monologue is, how do I get this opponent to the mat? Because once I get him down, I know I can keep him there, potentially for the duration of the round, if not the fight. This guy's top game is scary good, and it's not just about getting you down, it's about using his weight to keep you there. Great hips as well.
This guy has ridiculously powerful kicks. Is the one thing his opponent needs to absolutely avoid if he hopes to achieve victory in this fight.
Our tale of the tape for this middleweight fight. Well, how about the age discrepancy here? More than 15 years apart, with some differences in height and a similar reach. All right, to get us started with the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a karate fighter, holding a professional record of 24 wins, 8 losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California. Ladies and gentlemen, he is a former UFC light heavyweight champion, Lyoto the Dragon Machida. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Cincinnati, Ohio, USA, Campbell. Now when the action begins, I will be in charge, Herb Dean.
All right, Herb Dean, third man in the octagon for this one.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, we are underway here at the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Just misses there with the left. Opens with the left hand and lands flush.
Good kick.
Flipped him with the jab.
Both fighters a little bit hesitant to engage, feeling each other out. That one hurt.
Swing and a miss with that straight left hand.
Nice.
Straight right hand now, just misses. Well, he left his head open there, Joe, and he got cracked with that jab. He was almost moving into it. So let's see if he can switch up the footwork here, Joe, and make the requisite adjustments. He's able to slip the left there.
Really threw a lot of power into that uppercut, but missed.
Ooh. And both guys really throwing with authority.
He got tagged there. He feints with the kick.
The Dragon Machida gets hit by that leg kick.
Oh!
Machida's head kick is blocked. No damage there.
Lyoto with a nasty kick to the body.
Oh, huge block!
He landed a left hand there.
Just missed with the leg kick. Machida gets caught with that punch. He's treading water now. Gotta find a way to move those feet.
And he immediately, got that clinch again.
So we crossed the 30-second mark in our opening round.
Nice punch.
Oh, going back to the well with that elbow in the clinch.
Big knee! Hard straight punch.
Oh, he might be out. One out for the end of round one.
Let's take a look at some of the action here. There's a nice leg kick. And here's another beautiful leg kick. And there's another excellent leg kick. Really excellent striking being displayed in that round.
Brittany Palmer is in the building.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two.
Starting off this round, you gotta think he's probably still hurt from that last round. He's gonna want to move and avoid taking damage early.
The Dragon Machida. Oh!
He's clearly hurt. Beautiful. Oh! Big punches here.
Oh, he pummels there. Now he's got double underhooks.
Now he's got the Muay Thai plum.
Oh, he's keeping busy here in the clinch. Knee to the body.
Oh! Big knee!
He's got him hurt here. Oh, straight right. he has landed some good shots tonight, Joe, but as yet, he has been unable to string together any solid combinations, and that has served to keep his opponent in this fight. So let's see if he can change up the tempo a little bit with his strikes and try to put together a combination that is more damaging to his opponent. So a much different approach from him here in round two. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round two. Try to establish that jab.
Big punch.
And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. 2 minutes remain in the round. Just out of range with that right hand. Nice job to get the foot off the canvas and to the target quickly. Beautiful inside leg kick by Machida.
Lyoto Machida with a vicious leg kick.
Constantly a moving target. Under a minute now to go round two.
Oh, big shot.
Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand, just out of range. Machida gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up. Missed with that attempt. He lands the head kick. And that's the end of round number two.
Let's see some of the action here. Here's a perfectly placed kick that results in a knockdown. Here we see a devastating punch that results in a knockdown.
Arianny Celeste doing her thing as usual.
Ready, fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary opposition.
He is rocked. Big shots. Powerful right hand. Really threw everything into that uppercut, but fell short.
How about that shin? Can we show you the total strikes? Well, he's playing with fire here, Joe. He continues to be vulnerable to that jab by almost leaning in.
Oh! Kicked him in the face!
He's got him hurt here.
Whoa, head kick.
Just out of range with the straight left hand.
Oh, very nice. Oh! What a leg kick!
Leg kick.
Both men landing in that exchange.
Less than 3 minutes to go in this third and final round. Winded up on the right there to no avail.
Oh! He's got to be careful there. Don't rush in. This fight is dangerously close to being stopped. Head kick!
Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now. Less than 2 minutes to go in round three. Muay Thai plum now, Joe. Wow.
It appears that cut is getting worse. Right into the mount. He's out of it. Let's see if he can pass that half guard. Now he's on top in half guard.
Less than a minute into our third and final round.
Huge kick, misses. And lands a good shot.
Whenever you see a fighter's legs stiffen up like that, that's not a good sign.
Big leg kick lands.
Final seconds of this fight.
Oh, he clipped him with a nice left hook there.
All right, so somehow, some way, Joe, we hear that final horn. Multiple knockdowns in the fight, so perhaps there was a 10-8 in there as well. He should be the clear winner in this one, and it appears just a formality here as we await the scorecards from the judges. A most dominant effort out of that fighter here tonight.
Round 3, some serious torque and power behind that leg kick.
We'll see how the judges saw it. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecard for decision. All 3 judges scored the contest 30-27, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Campbell.
All right, so there he is, your winner by decision here tonight. He certainly had to work hard for it at times, and he earned this UFC win, arguably the biggest of his octagon tenure. And now it's going to be interesting to see how they matchmake him moving forward. This, I think, has set him up for a fight against another contender in this division.
I said fire in the mind and the hearts of the men that want to clap when it pop on. No excuses, all applause, revolution on the song.
Coming up next, we get to this UFC middleweight division fight. You know, we trot out the term well-rounded in modern-day mixed martial arts, maybe more than we should, but this guy fits the bill. Maybe doesn't stand out in any one area on film, but plus skills everywhere. And you got to think tonight, Joe, with his skill set, he's more than comfortable really anywhere this fight goes. If he needs to stand and strike, he can do it. If the fight hits the canvas, he can submit you. A lot of different skills brought to the table by this young man.
This guy has some of the best throws I have ever seen in all my years of commentating. His timing, his delivery, and the power in which he delivers these techniques is beautiful to watch.
So as this confident young fighter makes the walk here tonight, he's probably thinking, I'm going to get my opponent to the mat. You know what? He's not going to be able to get up. And I think for a lot of fighters who have dealt with the top game of this young man, they just can't get out from underneath him. He controls you, keeps his weight on you, and he just uses his hips beautifully to maintain a dominant position. Certainly he has sapped willpower and gas tanks throughout his MMA career, and at times guys have to give up.
This guy has outstanding takedown defense. His sprawl, his timing, and his ability to get up are amongst the best in the world.
Our tale of the tape for this much anticipated middleweight encounter. So more than 15 years, the gap in age between these two fighters. Some differences in height and reach as well. All right, now for the introductions, we go to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 38 wins, 19 losses, and 2 draws. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Denver, Colorado, USA, Nate, the Great Marquardt. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer and jiu-jitsu fighter, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Bulldog. And with the attributes, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean, third man in the octagon for this one.
Ready.
Dateline, Las Vegas, Nevada. We are underway here at the MGM Grand Garden Arena.
Nate Marquardt is very well-rounded and has years of world-class experience fighting.
Oh!
Wow! Big right hand.
That'll do it! Unbelievable!
Beautiful strike here to end the fight early in the first.
Yes, sir, it goes into the books as a first-round win by knockout, near-perfect execution. The technique was absolutely gorgeous, and again, when you catch a guy early, maybe you're getting him cold before he's had a chance to work up a sweat or even get into the fight a little bit. Those strikes can have a bigger effect, and it certainly did here tonight.
Take a look at this from a different angle. I mean, just stiff.
Well, hard to perform much better than he did tonight. A huge knockout under the lights. They'll be talking about that one for some time. We go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean is going to stop to this contest at 24 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Bulldog.
So there's the man of the moment, just the way he drew it up here tonight as he gets his hand raised and does so emphatically by way of the KO. Perhaps some bonus money is coming his way at the end of the night. I'm not sure. Still a few fights to go. But at the very least, you can be sure his next fight will be a big one, and he will celebrate deep into the night with his teammates, his coaches, and his friends after this monumental victory here under the bright lights tonight. Coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight division collision. Well, you cannot tell the history of the mixed martial arts heavyweight division accurately without mentioning the name Antonio Rodrigo Minotauro Nogueira, the former interim UFC heavyweight champion. Probably the best jiu-jitsu practitioner the heavyweight division has seen. Frank Mir will argue that, but no denying what this Brazilian jiu-jitsu practitioner has accomplished. Nice mix of knockouts and subs to his credit. He fought and beat some of the best heavyweights in the world, and no surprise, he is entrenched in the UFC Hall of Fame.
Minotauro Nogueira has proven himself to be one of the most durable and relentless fighters in the history of the heavyweight division. The former Pride and former interim UFC heavyweight champion is one of the true legends of the sport.
Well, nice to see this young fighter healthy and making the walk here tonight. His takedowns are just incredible. High amplitude takedowns, great technique, explosion really with every shot, and seemingly no telegraph as well. So even a fighter with good takedown defense, more often than not, is not going to see this guy's shot coming.
This guy has ruthless one-punch knockout power. You can't teach it, but when a fighter has it, it's a huge advantage.
Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Well, how about the age discrepancy here? More than 15 years apart. some differences in height and reach. All right, now for the particulars, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, fight is 3 rounds in the UFC. Jiu-Jitsu fighter holding a professional record of 34 wins, 10 losses, 1 draw, and 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall. Out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, Antonio Rodrigo Minotauro Nogueira. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 265 pounds. Fighting out of Atlanta, Georgia, the Apex. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean has drawn the assignment here.
Ready to fight? Ready.
We are underway. All right, here's the mixed martial arts legend, former UFC interim heavyweight champion, Minotauro Nogueira. He has been in there with the best heavyweights in the world. No difference here tonight. And it's got to be interesting when you face a challenge like this, because you know how hard this guy is to put away. You got to leave something in the gas tank. You can't blow it all out early, or more often than not, you're getting finished by Minotauro in the latter rounds. Just missed with the straight left hand. All right, so here we go with round 1, and you got to be mindful of those overhand punches if you're his opponent. You know it's a big part of his game plan every time out. It's his go-to punch. We'll see if he can find a home for it here tonight.
Really swung for the fences with that hook, but misses. Trying to get a single. And he grabs the single. In half guard. He's throwing a leg up, looking for a triangle. It looks like the submission's locked. He's got the knee over the ankle, pins down.
Getting tighter. Somehow stays in the fight.
Completely lost the position. Look at this, nicely done, into side control. Now this is what he should have done earlier. Now he's in full mount. Yeah, that did hurt. You saw the wince.
Working on a choke here, potentially.
Now it's deeper. Lean forward, pulling on the head. Outstanding! Use excellent technique in getting that choke for the victory.
Well, yeah, Joe, he told us during fight week he's been working dutifully on his submission game, and he was going to look for an opening here tonight. Safe to say he found one. Near perfect setup on the choke. It was sunk in deep, and his opponent had no choice but to tap out or go to sleep.
And here it is one more time in a different angle. Absolutely textbook gogoplata, shin underneath the neck, locked in tight for the tap. And let's watch it here one more time. Deep submission and the tap.
So there he is, your winner by submission. That could hold up as one of the better subs of the year. Near perfect execution tonight. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 48 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out due to a gogoplata.
Well, the celebration is on in the corner after the big submission win here tonight. He told us during fight week that he needed to prioritize a finish here. Decisions were not going to be enough to take his career where he wants to take it, and expeditiously. So, gets the submission tonight. Now the celebration is on. There got to be few things in all of pro sports as satisfying than to be able to celebrate a UFC win with your coaches and training partners. And thankfully for this young man, now that is all that is left to do.
Ain't nobody vouching for you. Ain't nobody vouching for you. Ain't nobody vouching for you.
All right, coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight showdown. Well, what a story for the king of Kenosha, Ben Rothwell. Spinal meningitis at 6 years old, nearly 50 pro MMA fights to his credit now, a decorated heavyweight veteran who has been on the cusp of UFC contention before, knockout artist throughout his UFC career, but under Luis Claudio, Rothwell's jiu-jitsu game has really taken flight. That go-go choke he got on Josh Barnett, Joe, still gives me nightmares.
This guy has nasty chokes. His ability to cinch up a choke and finish it from any position is truly elite.
Well, it's a rare skill for a fighter to be able to stand in the pocket and avoid taking significant damage. But if you've watched the film on this young fighter, that's exactly what he's able to do. He frustrates and exhausts his opponents, and he stays pretty relaxed because he's so defensively sound. He uses movement and defense to set up his offense. Consummate sticker and mover. He gets his head off of the center line, and even when you think you have him in a compromising position, more often than not, he's able to swivel that head and get out of harm's way.
This guy has devastating one-punch knockout power, amongst the very best in the world at delivering a single blow to end the fight.
And now our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Rothwell is 5 years the elder. He weighed in at 265 pounds. He will have a 2-inch reach advantage. We send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. A mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 36 wins, 10 losses. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 265 pounds. Fighting out of Kenosha, Wisconsin, Ben Rothwell. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 210 pounds. Fighting out of Atlanta, Georgia, Thomas. And with the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
So Herb Dean, third man in there for this one.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go. Opens with the left hand and lands flush.
See, it's not just his speed, it's speed with proper technique, and that's one of the things that makes him so dangerous, and an arsenal of information when it comes to movement.
Oh, beautiful straight right hand. Punch coming, it's blocked. Pretty good straight punch for him there, Joe. The left punch is true, now the right hand. Oh, perfect timing on the Superman punch.
Oh, and down. Side control. Working from the mounted crucifix. Nasty elbow lands to the head. Big left punch.
Hand.
He's established mounted crucifix. Big knee to the body. Ferocious knee.
Under 3 minutes now to go in round 1.
He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground.
Lands a big
Huge
elbow there.
elbow to the head. Excellent movement here on the ground. Side control again. There we go. He's posturing up here.
Well, you got to be working off of your back. He's certainly doing so here. Nice punch. Under 2 minutes now to go round one.
He hip escapes from the full mount. He's moved back into side control. Excellent movement on the ground here, always trying to better his position. Oh, there's a good shot from the bottom.
Under a minute to go.
He moves to the mounted crucifix. This is ugly. Big shot with the left. Oh, he's out cold. Brutal ground and pound for the KO.
Love me some ground and pound, Joe, as he gets his opponent out of there and finishes the fight. He was not stalling whatsoever. Big shots from top position. It's one thing when you're trying to score. It's another thing when you're actually trying to end the fight. He was trying to finish the fight and certainly succeeded. Outstanding TKO victory for him there.
Let's see if we can get a better look at it from a different angle. And here we see it one more time. Look at the timing in this shot. And he's out.
Well, what a moment for him here tonight. A huge knockout on one of the sport's biggest stages. That is one they'll be talking about for some time. All right, we now go inside the octagon where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called to stop these contests at 4 minutes, 27 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Herman.
So just the way he drew it up here tonight, what a monumental moment and knockout to get his hand raised here tonight. He kept the judges out of it. He has certainly set himself up for a major opportunity here moving forward. But you can be sure tonight is about this knockout. He'll be celebrating deep into the night with his friends, his family, his coaches. Congratulations on a big KO tonight.
You have to eat the dream. You have to sleep the dream. You have to dream the dream. You gotta touch. You have to see it when nobody else sees it. You have to feel it when it's not tangible. You have to believe it when you cannot see it.
All right, coming up next, this highly anticipated matchup for the UFC middleweight division title. Looking to become the UFC middleweight champion of the world, here he is, the #1 middleweight contender. For a long time, this man has been one of the best 85ers in the world, but this title fight eluded him. It is here right now. He is healthy. He is smack dab in the middle of his prime, and he believes he is the best 85er in the world and is out to prove just that tonight and walk away with 12 pounds of UFC gold.
As he steps towards this cage, he understands this is one of the biggest moments in his life, the biggest moment in his career. He is looking to take this title, and he believes his time is now. His preparation has gone perfectly. He is in outstanding shape. He has a great game plan and a great camp, and he believes that he will emerge the new champion of the world tonight after this fight.
So, Joe, we have arrived at our final order of business, the UFC middleweight championship fight, as the champ makes his walk to the octagon, brimming with confidence. And why not, given the way his last title defense went? We'll see if he can come through with another one here tonight against a challenger and #1 contender many believe right now could be the best guy in the world.
The champion is in focus right now. He's making his way towards the cage. His training for this bout has been perfect. Everything ran according to plan. He believes he has a solid game plan, and he's ready to step in here and retain his title.
And now our tail of the tape for this middleweight championship fight. So these fighters relatively close in age, just a year apart, and they both possess a similar height and reach. All right, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Middleweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 180 pounds. Fighting out of Baton Rouge, Louisiana, introducing the challenger, The Time. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of East London, England, ladies and gentlemen, the reigning, defending UFC middleweight champion, Iceman.
All right, this is for the championship. You've been giving your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves. Let's make it official.
This has been one of the most highly anticipated matchups for a long time. And ladies and gentlemen, strap yourselves in because it's about to go down right now.
All right, ready for live action here at the MGM Grand Garden Arena here in the fight capital of the world. Oh, nearly landed the head kick there, Joe. Slips the punch. Just out of range with that right hook. Good check of the leg kick, Joe. Throwing that jab now again. The fighter evades.
Good punch. And a nice kick.
Oh! Oh! Both guys landing big shots.
Nice leg kick.
Well, so he gets clipped once again here, Joe, and he continues to be vulnerable by leaning in. He's keeping his head on the center line. He's got to change things up a little bit here.
He's feinting with that kick.
Oh, spinning back fist. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Now mixing one into the body. That one appeared to stun him.
He's in big, big trouble. Oh, what a leg kick. Nice takedown. And he lands a hammer fist.
The ground strikes continue to pile up.
He lands a big shot from the bottom. He's going for rubber guard. He's established mission control. Now he's moved back into full guard.
Under 2 minutes now to go in round one.
Oh, we heard him again. You heard him. He's in a lot of trouble. The champ is in deep danger here. He's really hurt, and he is going to lose his title if he can't recover.
How about that shin?
Oh, nice knee.
The left hook hits home.
Got one overhook and one underhook here.
Under a minute to go.
These shoulder strikes really keep his opponent off guard, keep him thinking. He hits him with a hammer fist. Side control.
Looks like he might have an arm here, Joe.
Can't quite get it. Adjusting the arm bar. Break the grip. And he got out. Wow, that was a deep one. Excellent movement on the ground here. Constantly moving, constantly staying busy.
Horn sounds for the end of round one.
Let's take another look at some of the action from that round. And here's a big shot that almost ends this fight. And here a perfectly placed punch results in a knockdown. And here's a perfectly placed kick that really does damage.
It's okay. Listen, look at me. Give me some water. Listen. You got right. Okay, it happens. It happened before. It happened.
The lovely Brittany Palmer is with us. Round two underway.
That last round was absolutely insane. Both guys got rocked. If they continue at that pace, someone's going to sleep in this round. Slightly deflected. Wow! He is rocked right here. He's trying to stay up.
Oh, he might be out.
Nice leg kick. Missed the mark.
Well, you know these leg kicks, Joe, are a big part of his arsenal.
He got hurt very, very badly.
Looked like it did stun him a little bit. Trying to stay in this fight.
Back to over-under. Works the double underhooks here.
Beautiful knee.
He's got an over and an under here. He transitions to the tie clinch.
Little shot lands.
You can tell that shot hurt him bad in the body. He goes for a head kick and he's down. Oh, that's it. He's out.
That's it.
A huge barrage of strikes. He kept coming and finally landed one big bomb for the knockout.
Yeah, Joe, a near-perfect strike to end the fight and end the night for his opponent, who candidly may not have even seen that shot coming. So just the way he drew it up, exactly what he told us during fight week, played out here on fight night. He found a little opening in his opponent's defense and barged right through it to get the big knockout win.
And let's see that again from another angle.
And there he is, our UFC middleweight champion of the world. What an outstanding knockout here to finish the job tonight. We go right inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 21 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout and new.
So some UFC history tonight as we crown a new UFC champion. Congratulations to fighter and team. And man, are they going to enjoy this one. A lot of people not giving them a chance coming in here tonight. And this is a moment that at times people just thought we wouldn't see. New champion here tonight. The longtime incumbent is out. Throne, the new champion of this weight class.
The DA on my way here. I made some millions on my way here. I seen you coming on my way here. I let my ass out on my way here. Benny Yaga with the brain bust open. That new Musain got the brain bust open. Pay them racks like Jimi Hendrix on a guitar. Load my gun, cock it back, and then I